Alright adventurers, welcome back to another Guardian Packed video where we'll break down Destiny 2 must-know changes in Season 21, Season of the Deep, including our first look at the new Strand aspects, a preview of the new seasonal artifact and mods, and some major quality of life changes. But before we do, congratulations Titans for winning this year's Guardian Games, just like I knew we would. In all seriousness, let's thank all Guardians this year for helping us honor late Lance Reddick, our Commander Zavala. Alrighty, vamonos. Let's talk quickly on some new features and how it ties to the economy updates. In Season 21, Bungie will be introducing exotic armor focusing. Starting May 23rd, you can stop by Raoul to decrypt or focus exotic engrams with Tier 1 and Tier 2 options. Costs are as follows. Tier 1 will focus exotic engrams to receive random roll of an exotic from the associated expansion, meaning you must own the expansion in which the exotic armor belongs to and have previously owned the armor to have a chance to obtain it. This will also apply to the Tier 2 option. Bungie also said that Lightfall exotic focusing will be coming in a future season, so we'll have to wait around for that. Exotic focusing Tier 2 will allow you to focus a specific exotic armor for your firstborn child. In this option though, Bungie did say that you should expect consistently higher stats and frequent individual stat spikes. Average stat spikes are expected to be in the mid-60s. To deal with the new demand for exotic engrams, this season, the Pinnacle cap will remain at 1810 and Bungie will be removing the Pinnacle rewards for some of our weekly rituals and replacing them with exotic engrams that you can bring to Raoul. Bungie will be introducing a new way to obtain red border weapons, allowing you to activate deep sight on compatible weapons and gaining its pattern progress. In the economy, Bungie will be introducing a new currency called Deep Sight Harmonizer, which will be only obtainable through the Season Pass rewards. You'll only be able to get 6 per season, 3 on the free Season Pass track and 3 on the paid. Bungie also said this will be the only source of currency as of now. Lastly, in the economy, legendary shards will no longer be required for crafting. Finest Matter Weave and Rainmaker will be leaving. Starting May 23rd, you'll be able to dismantle Rainmaker for 3000 Glimmer or Matter Weave for an enhancement core. Now for some quality of life improvements, you'll be able to complete Vanguard bounties anywhere in Destiny now, but doing them on a strike will reward bonus progress, and Bungie is introducing new bounty objectives. Also, completing certain triumphs now boost raid exotic drop rates. For a full list of the raids and objectives, you can check out this video right here. Finally, with just a few days away, we have our first look at the new Strand aspects. Bungie said that the new aspects will be tied to a new quest that will be available to Lightfall owners. In this quest, we will learn about the Veil and the Yamuna and earn a new legendary weapon. Up first, we have Titan Fletched Storm. While sliding, activate your charge melee ability to leap into the air, knocking nearby targets away and dealing damage. While airborne, activate your charge melee again to launch a cluster of damaging unraveling projectiles. Repeatedly activating melee will chain additional throws. While initially I thought we would only be able to throw 3 projectiles as we only have 3 melee charges with our Berserker Strand Titan, but as you can see here, the Strand Titan appears to throw more than that. Next up, we have Warlock the Wanderer. Tangles you throw attach to enemies and detonate into a suspending burst. Threadling final blows create a tangle, adding a new way for Warlocks to suspend enemies, possibly an infinite loop of suspended enemies if you focus on those threadling final blows. And lastly, we have the Hunter, Threaded Spectre. Activate your class ability to leave behind a decoy woven from Strand matter that draws the attention of nearby combatants. After taking significant damage or when combatants approach, the decoy detonates, dealing damage and releasing threadlings that seek out and attack nearby foes. An interesting decoy design. I don't see anyone falling for this in PvP, but it could be interesting in PvE. Could be used to group up a crowd of enemies and land those big shots. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As a Titan main, I'm looking forward to having some range attacks. So with the new season comes the new seasonal artifact called MPA Repulsor Regulator, and we got a first look. Trust me, bro, this is it. And now with the Season of the Deep, you'll be able to refund perks individually instead of having to reset the whole artifact. If we're lucky, it should be as easy as toggling things on and off so we could adapt easier to jumping from activity to activity and from build to build. In column 1 of the seasonal artifact, you'll have anti-barrier auto rifle. Your equipped auto rifle fires shield piercing rounds and stuns barrier champions. Additionally, auto rifles are always overcharged when that modifier is active. Unstoppable Hand Cannon. Aiming down the sights of a hand cannon for a short time loads a powerful explosive payload that stuns unshielded combatants, strong against unstoppable champions. Additionally, hand cannons are always overcharged when that modifier is active. Additionally, we also have Overload Scout Rifle. Landing consecutive hits on combatants with any scout rifle you're wielding causes disruption, delaying ability energy regeneration and lowering combatant damage output. Strong against overload champions. Additionally, scout rifles are always overcharged when that modifier is active. Overload Trace Rifle. Uninterrupted fire from your equipped trace rifles cause the beam to stun combatants, delaying ability energy regeneration and lowering their damage output. Strong against overload champions. Additionally, trace rifles are always overcharged when that modifier is active. And now for my favorite perk from column 1, the Unstoppable Glaive. Glaives you wield fire powerful explosive payload that stuns unshielded combatants, strong against unstoppable champions. Additionally, glaives are always overcharged when that modifier is active. Time to pull out my Cliptic distaff and equip those sweet ornaments I earned during Season of Defiance. And now for the column 2 of the artifact, which are armor energy reduction cost mods. We have authorized mods. The armor energy cost of all armor mods affecting your arc weapons or void weapons or strand weapons are significantly discounted. And then we have authorized mods melee. The armor energy cost of all armor mods affecting your melee are significantly discounted. And lastly, we have Technicolor Siphon. Grants access helmet armor mods that combine effects of Strand Siphon and Arc Siphon mods. In column 3 of the seasonal artifact, we have improved Raveling. Increases the amount of damage dealt by unraveling a target. Then we have Deeper Origins. Greatly improves the benefits provided by Unsated Hunger, Nanotech Tracer Rockets, Harmonic Resonance, and Noble Deed traits. Onto the Breach. Defeating a Void debuff target creates a Void Breach while your Void subclass is equipped. Electric Armor. Stay amplified longer while your Arc subclass is equipped. Lastly, we have Thunder's Retort. Grants bonus arc super damage if cast while critically wounded or while amplified. Lasts until the end of the super activation. In column 4 of the seasonal artifact, we have Strand Soldier. Your Strand weapons gain unraveling rounds whenever you gain Woven Mail, while your Strand subclass is equipped. Overcharged Armory. Weapons with Unsated Hunger, Nanotech Tracer Rockets, Harmonic Resonance, and Noble D traits are always overcharged weapons for you when that modifier is active. Then we have Protective Breach. Pick up a Void Breach gives you an overshield or refreshes your existing overshield. Countercharge. Gain a stack of armor charge when you stun a champion. And lastly, Amped Up. Gain damage resistance while amplified. In the last column of the seasonal artifact, we have Conductive Cosmic Needle. Targets affected by strand debuffs take increased damage from Arc and Void abilities. Shock and Awe. Arc final blows while you're amplified summon a burst of lightning that damages and jolts targets. Supernova. Picking up a Void Breach causes your next source of Void damage to create a large weakening pulse. Squad Goals. Performing a finisher while you're amplified grants amplified to nearby allies when your Arc subclass is equipped. Performing a finisher while you have Woven Mail grants Woven Mail to nearby allies when your Strand subclass is equipped. Performing a finisher while you have a Devour grants Devour to nearby allies when your Void subclass is equipped. Lightning strikes twice. After throwing an arc grenade, gain increased grenade recharge for a short time. Arc final blows extend the duration of the benefit. Let me know in the comments what combinations you'll be rocking. Arc is looking really good this upcoming season. And now for the final touches, enemy shields are changing, but only visually, so expect that weirdness when Season of the Deep launches. And lastly, some sort of freebies. On May 28, you can collect a new Pulsar Approaching album from Raul if you complete the Twitch subscription bounty. Let me know what you think of all the changes. Alright, adventurers, as always, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next quest. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps us out. Peace.